Hello, my dear fire signs. It's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I'm here with a new spread for you guys. Like as promised, I told you I had some new things for coming towards you. This is a new spread that I created. It's called a Circle of Love spread. Very simple spread. I'm going to start doing weekly love forecasts for you guys. They'll be grouped by the elements. Once a week from Sunday to Sunday. Hopefully, I will be able to put these up on Friday or Saturday, and if not, at the very latest, it'll be on that Sunday. But yeah. I've been led to do that, and so I'm really excited about that. Part of the reason is I don't want to. I noticed that some of my readings, and it is what it is. I don't go back on any of my readings, but I feel like it's been this energy of, yeah, you should leave him, yeah, you should leave her, walk away. And love is not always about walking away. Love is about staying, especially in a relationship. Every relationship has ups and downs, and so I just wanted to be able to bring more loving energy for these readings. And I've definitely been drawn to this deck. I've been looking for a love deck that really resonated with me. And this one really spoke to me. It's called The Journey of Love. And I love the colors. I love the messages. I was just like a kid in the candy store, and I couldn't wait. I was counting down the days that it was in my mailbox. So I'm really happy that I got it. It's by Alana Fairchild. The artist Rasuli, and a man named Richard Cohn. It's 70 cards. If you don't have it, I highly suggest that you get it. It really opens your mind to a divine love and what love is really about. So I'm still in the process of learning the cards. I will pull. I've already shuffled the deck, but I will intuitively read the cards that I get, and I will refer back to the book just to see what the book says. So let's just get into it. I will not read these cards in reversals. I've been told don't read them in reversals. Keep them upright. So that's what I will do. All right. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you like these. Just something new that I wanted to bring to you guys to switch some things up. And I also have my beautiful gilded. I love these cards. Just want to let you know. So at the very top, you have the general energy, and that's what's the energies that's going to be going on for this week. You have the Queen of Swords, where you are and how you're feeling this week. Ooh, the water signs got this too. You have the Empress. And then on the right-hand side, this is for those who have a partner. This is what your partner is feeling this week. For those who are single, this is just what's going on in and around you, how people are viewing you, family, friends, co-workers, environment, whatever, what have you. I felt the need to draw 2 cards. I have the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. And as a challenge at the very bottom, I have the Sun. And in the middle and I felt the need to draw 2 Journey of Love cards. So I feel like before I even turn those cards over, I feel like my fire signs have really been going through something within their relationships that needs extra clarity. Okay, because I put down 1 card, and I did felt the need to put the other one down. And I was like, no, I'm just going to pull one. It's like, no, you need to put this other one down too. So let's see what these cards are. The first one is Loving All That Is. And Riding the Cosmic Wave. Okay. So as a general energy, you have the Queen of Swords. And, I like the Queen of Swords. I mean, I identify with the Queen of Swords. I am an air sign. The one thing I like about the Queen of Swords is that she is a person who she really gets to the very meat of an issue. It's very damn near hard to pull the wool over her eyes because she's very wise and she knows people. She understands people. She understands how situations go because she's lived a lot. She's heard a lot. And through that hurt, her wisdom has grown. Okay. So I feel like with you, you're very mentally astute when it comes to love situations, your role, your partner's role, your relationship in general, where you are right now. I feel like you're seeing things very clearly this week, fire signs, okay? I feel like for you, where you are this week, on a personal level, you feel like the Empress. And again, you're very creative, you're very confident, you're feeling very beautiful. I feel like you're definitely trying to give birth to something. And I feel like with the energy, with this air sign energy being prevalent during the week, and with this Empress energy coming together, I feel like you're feeling pretty balanced actually. You're just kind of accepting where you are right now, and you're like this oracle card says, you're riding the cosmic wave. You're going along for the ride, because you have this inner intuition about yourself, about how situations go, that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable about what is taking place. So you have patience right now when it comes to your love relationships and with yourself. um I feel like with your partner, let's not talk about partners first. I feel like for my single ones, especially those with kids, um, I feel like for some of you, you have probably been, I feel like you have left a situation that was not the best. And I feel like your kids, maybe you haven't talked to your kids about it. Or, they've just been like this innocent bystander, but they watch the whole process. And what you need to know is, my fire signs, is that they really admire your strength. They watched everything. They watched how you had to get your stuff together. You had to, pack up. You had to leave, get a new place, and get a new job. And what I mean, they sat right there and they watched everything, and they're really admiring you. They are looking at you with such adoration. Okay, and be mindful that these love readings, yeah, we're talking about relationships, but you love your children. You have a relationship with your children, so don't be surprised if they pop up in these readings. And I feel like for my fire signs, yeah, they popped up, and they see it. They see that you chose to love yourself, and put you in them, not just you, but because you guys are a package deal, you love them enough to take them out of that situation. Okay, so that's definitely beautiful. This is the Empress is the card of the mother. um for those who are in a coupled situation, I feel like some of you are actually moving collectively together for the children. I feel like you are moving into maybe you're moving to a physical location, like you're trying to move to a different neighborhood because they have better schools or whatever. I feel like for some of you, you have, I feel like a partner may be moving out. Okay, a partner may be moving. Y'all look like this girl with her facial expressions. A partner may be moving, leaving the situation for like you guys realize that it's not going to work, and so it's best that we just maybe needed to consider a co-parenting situation. It could be that too. Um, I feel like for a good, like, that's half. That's like half. The other half, I feel that you are trying to move into a phase. No, not a phase. You're trying to get that old thing back with your boo. Okay, I feel like you guys you've been through the ringer, and I feel like for some of you, you may have been getting attention from other people, and your partner's starting to take notice, and now they're trying to straighten up and fly right. They're really saying, like, you know what? I feel like your partner is trying to get back right, get back in your good graces. They see that you have really been putting up with a lot, and they're really trying to to man up and get it together and be more accountable, not just to you, but for the children as well. For those who you may be having someone to come back into your life this week, an old like lover, or it could be like the father or the mother of your child reappearing if they've been away for a while. I would be, I would just let you know that too. I feel like that person's going to be coming back, trying to come back in your life or their lives, y'all's lives. Okay. As a challenge this week, you have the Sun card. The challenge is, okay, you have the Queen of Swords here and she can see the truth. I feel like as a challenge, you need to accept it for whatever it is, good or bad. Okay. Accept where you are right now. Loving all that is that's going on with you right now. She even has the sun. She's basking in that radiant energy of the sun. She's accepting it. She's letting the sun rays she's bathing in that energy because she needs that energy. And I feel like you guys have been through a point like you need warmth in your life. You need love in your life. Definitely you don't want to shut other people off. Maybe it's been that you have been very to an extreme. Maybe you've been too analytical and too concrete with people. And maybe the challenge is for you to allow that warmness to come back in. And it says here with the riding the cosmic wave, that's to me just going with the flow, allowing things to work in the greater good, because you do have the sun here. Okay, so whenever the sun is in the reading, for me, I feel like you do have positivity around you. You just have to recognize and open your eyes to see it. So if this is something about a co-parenting situation and you got the father or the mother coming back and they have been away for a while and you're kind of skeptical, I just kind of feel like look at it from both sides. Don't take yourself out of it, your feelings about it out of it. Look at it, and you maybe and I'm not talking about it like an abusive situation. I'm talking about someone that has just they just been away. They have not been fulfilling their parental duties, and now they're ready to come back and step up to the plate. Don't let it be an immediate no. Really think about it. This is, why, if you're saying no, why are you saying no? Is it because you don't want to see that person? Or you don't want to deal with that person? Or maybe that you want to protect your children, but kids have to formulate their own opinions about their parents, mother or father. You can't shield them away from this other person. You're always going to be mommy. You're always going to be daddy. They always see the sacrifices. And I feel like for a lot of my fire signs, it's more so about my children this week, or I feel like a past love or something coming back, but it may affect the children. But if you have a parent that's trying to come back and seriously try to get back in this child's life, make sure that you're allowing this person to do so, and you put your feelings aside. Okay, let's take a look at the two cards I have here. And interesting, the loving all that is a master builder number. It's the 22. So you have some new foundations coming in, being built for you. Let me just look at the message. You wise, awakening being, you can love all that is. You can love your tears and your sadness, for they are a testament to your open heart. You can love your numbness and fatigue, for they show that you have worked hard and now are in rest. You can love your energy and passion. Even when you're so far ahead of the pack, you have to wait a while for everyone else to catch up. Maybe a day, maybe a decade or so, because you chose not to curb your enthusiasm for anyone. You can love your anger because underneath its fire is a desire for respect, and you can love your peacefulness because within your heart, you really don't care much for fighting sometimes. That's what I was saying about this. I feel like it's a co-parenting situation. If there is something that is shaming you, worrying you, challenging you, it's okay to just love it. It will make sense when it needs to. Until then, just love it, even when it hurts. This oracle brings you a sweet message. You are just asked to love. Everything else will take care of itself. Okay. Let me go to riding the cosmic wave. Again, this is a number 60 about balance and harmony. Like I said, reassess why, this person's trying to come back. Reassess why, especially for the children, reassess why you won't let this person back into your children's lives. Because you don't want to be the cause of this person's you don't want to sever that. You don't want to be the culprit of that relationship being severed if it has a possibility of it being mended. If this person's going to mess up their relationship with their children, let them do it. You do not want to be involved in none of that, because that means some energy, some negative energy that you don't want is going to come back on you, because you acted as a hindrance to that. All right. Riding the cosmic wave. You can be carried further by the cosmic wave than your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The discipline prepares you for the leap, but after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap, and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. This oracle brings a message. This is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labor to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach farther with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. Like I told you earlier, I really feel like this has to do with children. You have, like this card says, you've been putting in a lot of work, and they see what you've done. They see it. You may not talk about it, may not be something that's said, but they recognize the hustle. They recognize the struggle. Okay. And I feel like for those who are in a married situation, like if you've been pulling a lot of the weight and you just accepted that this is where I am right now, I feel like your partner has been watching, and they're ready to step up to the plate and move into a more helpful role within the relationship too. I just feel like for a lot of you who are in an established relationship, that y'all been going through some stuff, and you have to allow that energy to take hold. Like if you've been really working on yourselves individually and collectively, working on your family to improve the energy of the home, to make your home a little bit more loving, you have to be receptive. Because I feel like for some of you, you've been putting out that energy, and now it's coming back to you, and you're kind of closing yourself off to it. Allow yourself to bask in that energy of that loving energy. That you don't want to be so cold. Okay. It's wise to use your brain, but it's also wise to use your brain and your heart to balance those two together. And I feel like that's what this week is really helping you to do, to merge those two, so you can be more in balance with yourself, and it's going to show to your children. It's going to show to your love mates, your mate. I feel like it's going to be in your environment, that people see that you're actually coming back into yourself. I feel like some of you, your relationships are trying to get back to that love and feeling that you had when you guys first started off again. So, try to open yourself up and enjoy yourself this week. Okay, fire signs. I know this reading was kind of all over the place. I got a lot of messages for a lot of people. So, I apologize, but I have to just put out what I hear. So, congratulations to you guys. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.